What's up, everybody? So I am asking the question today: is delicious in dungeon actually good? We're gonna pull off to the side just a little bit for a little bit, and let some people pull in. My name is Brian, the Casual Brian, or you might know me as Brian Casually Watches Anime from TikTok. I go live every single day, and you can find my content here. You can find more than anime on other platforms. I'm not going to say those platforms, but if you're watching, you probably know where those platforms are. But I've been watching Delicious in Dungeon for about, I don't know, a week and a half now, and it's not bad. I feel like I got to say that. I feel like people are misunderstanding me. It's not that I'm saying that Delicious in Dungeon is bad. I'm just saying that people have been saying that this anime is like God tier. And I had a friend, a mutual, if you will, who said that it was a 9 out of, or a 10 out of 10. You know what I mean? A 10 out of 10. I'm like, fam, really? 10 out of 10? That's a high praise. You know what I mean? So hold on, how do we get into the dog? Oh, here we go. So yeah, I don't know. I'm watching Delicious in Dungeon. It's good. It's good. It's okay. I just don't know if I would say it's a 10 out of 10. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see what episode I'm on, because I'm watching it like all over the place. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm not watching it on Crunchyroll. I'm watching it on Netflix. That's why. I'm like, why is it not pulling up? Can I pull up Netflix on my laptop? Netflix. Yep. Awesome. There we go.
What kind of execution then?
Oh, Hell's Paradise is on. Continue watching. Episode 8. So I'm on episode 8. Of Delicious in Dungeon. And again, I'm not trying to say that Delicious in Dungeon is not good. What I'm trying to say is that people are saying it's a 10 out of 10. People are saying it's a God tier anime. I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing like 10 out of 10. The best that I can get to right now is maybe I could say it's an 8. Maybe. Now I'm only on episode 8. And it is getting better. The characters are good. The world building is good. It's my favorite. See what I'm saying? It's your favorite anime of the year. Now, mind you, Free Ren went into this year. I can't remember if Solo Leveling stopped last year or if it went into the beginning of this year. Kaiju number 8 was out this year. Mushoku Tensei season 2 was out this year. Slime has had his problems. We all know that. But hey, what's up, Dion, I think maybe is how you say it. Is it a good watch, like, actually? So I would recommend watching it for sure. Like, it's definitely good. It's definitely worth the watch. It's definitely fun. It's just where I'm struggling, where I'm confused, is people are saying that this anime is a 10 out of 10. And I'm like, bro, I don't even have like One Piece being a 10 out of 10. I don't have Naruto being a 10 out of 10. I don't have World Trigger or Mob Psycho. Mob Psycho is close. Mob Psycho is like 9.5. For sure, 10, for sure not a 10 out of 10. Yeah. So, but a lot of people, a lot of like anime creators, anti-talk creators, people on YouTube have a high opinion of Delicious in Dungeon. Not really, but the blonde guy is so fine. Death Note is a 10 out of 10. So I would agree with you that Death Note is a 10 out of 10 for sure, if it ended in the first part. So without spoiling, we all know that Death Note has 2 parts. The second part was complete trash for me. I was so disappointed, not only by the ending of Death Note, but the second part of Death Note. I'm like, what is this? It's all right. I honestly love this anime. So refreshing. It's good. And I'm enjoying it. The question, I guess, maybe a better question or a better way of me to phrase this, is it a 10 out of 10? Would you say it's a God tier anime? You know what I'm saying? I don't have it there. I have it Right now I have it around the 8 in the 8s. It's really good. It's a really good anime. Hold on, let me try to pin this so I can read it. It is really good anime because it keeps you on your toes on what the lore. Now, one thing in the background, one thing that I've heard is that to really appreciate this anime, you need to have played Dungeons and Dragons. Watching it right now, it's so fun. Animation is great. Genuinely laughed. Yeah, see, I'm enjoying it. It's like Food Wars meets, I don't know, slime maybe. Kind of like Food Wars meets slime. Um, it's got the energy and the feel of like Zom 100. Not every anime needs to be a 10 out of 10 for sure. I agree with that 100%. And like I said at the beginning of it, I wouldn't I would definitely recommend somebody watching this anime. It's good. It's good and it's fun, and especially in like if you're watching seasonal anime like I am, um, you need anime to fill it out. But I don't know, man. Like I'm just again, if you're somebody that really enjoyed this anime, I would love to hear thoughts on why you consider it to be a 10 out of 10 or a god tier anime. I'm somebody that considers it to be an 8 out of 10 as of now. I'm 8 episodes out of 24, so I'm about a third of the way through. I fell asleep last night watching it, and uh, when I woke up, I was on episode like 14 or something, and there was some cool stuff happening. So I know that I'm assuming that it gets better. I'm assuming that there's some underlining plot, but I don't know. I mean, I guess the easy answer is to just give it time. DBZ is definitely not a 10 out of 10 for sure. As a manga reader, I think it's a 9 out of 10. Okay. Is the manga better than the anime? It's not god tier, however, it's good overall series. That's where I'm at right now. Like I said, I'm at an 8 out of 10. I fully have space to get to a 9 out of 10 or an 8.5 out of 10. That's where I'm anticipating it's going to fall. Right about an 8.5 out of 10, if I can guess. Episode 12, you'll love. Okay, I'm excited for that. The manga is fantastic, especially the part that isn't animated yet. Oh, that sucks. That's always a drag. Manga's better than the anime. Manga's better, but the anime is 8 out of 10. Okay. That's where I'm at right now. I'm currently at an 8 out of 10. Good music, good emotional moments. Love the connection that's growing between the party. Getting a little bit of backstories for each person. I want to know if they're going to dive into the dwarf's backstory, kind of how he got there, who he is really, because he seems like a little bit OP, if I could be honest. But then I like how they're really strong. I like it, but I don't love it, and I'm not like sold. You know what I mean? Like I haven't made up my mind. Like it can't be a 10 out of 10. I just if somebody could explain to me, I guess more, why it's a 10 out of 10, I would be more motivated to like do it. Like, so right now I got the time. I mean, I got to do my lives. I got to do my lives every day. But right now I have the time. I could sit down and do it. The story starts to pick up at the end. No, that sucks. Although they've already confirmed that they're going to do a season 2. So that's good. Like sometimes I just need to know, hey man, it's worth it. Just stick it out. It's not long, to be honest. I mean, it's 24 episodes. That's not small. It's like almost 2 seasons. Read it like in like 2 days. I don't know how people read. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's my ADHD. I cannot just sit down and read like anything like that. Maybe I can read like 5 chapters at a time. I've been trying to read T-Bait and I'm going like maybe two chapters a day. And I mean, I don't know. I would much rather watch it on YouTube. Have y'all ever seen that? Like the Amagi, I think is what they're called. They'll just read the whole thing for you. They'll like narrate. It's like an audio book essentially, but with the chapters kind of scrolling. They can't do all the chapters, so sometimes they'll have to do like if they're talking about, let's say we're talking about Demon Slayer, they'll just show Tanjiro instead of Tanjiro in the actual panel for copyright reasons, obviously. I thought it was great. Okay. So far it's good. I have no complaints. I don't want to make it seem like I'm not enjoying it. I am enjoying it. I just don't know why some people are saying it's a 10 out of 10. I think it's good. I think it's good. I currently have it at an 8 out of 10. There haven't been any bad episodes, and the characters are fun. The story is fun. Um, Sometimes it gets really heavy into the whole eating thing. Right now, 8.5 right now, but the next season will be 9 out of 10. Okay. It's a fun story, but I often found myself bored at times. I haven't found myself bored, but I haven't felt compelled to see the next episode ever. Not one episode have I felt compelled to watch the next episode, and that's what I feel is problematic. Like I'm watching Tsukamichi Moonlight Fantasy. Like almost every episode, I'm compelled to see what's happening next. I even like started watching what's that new anime? Glass of God. I think it's Bartender Glass of God. That anime was pretty good. You know, 20 minutes of fun a week. Yeah, you know, I wish I guess it's kind of hard to binge. One of the best anime of the year so far. Super interesting. I would not have it like that. I think that there's so many anime that are better than it. But again, I'm only on episode 8 out of 24. I imagine it's going to pick up, but you just never know. Glass of God, 7 out of 10. I only watched the first episode of Glass of God, but it blew by. The first episode blew by. I enjoyed it very deeply. It seems like slice of life kind of. It's pretty good. I finished it. I'm going to finish it. I'm just trying to see if my girlfriend wants to watch it or not. I can't tell if she wants to watch it. Sometimes I can't tell if she wants to watch it or not. If she doesn't want to watch it, I'm just going to bang it out. I actually busted my ankle up about 3 weeks ago. So I got time, fam. I got time. You know what I mean? I got edit my videos and then just watch anime. I'm actually getting ready to not rewatch, but watch Wano because I couldn't do it week to week. It was too slow. It was too slow. So I said, I'm just going to wait and then watch it straight down. I'm excited, fam. Binging Wano's going to be great. Hey, I know it's off topic, but you think Zom 100 is going to get the season 2? I don't know. They struggled it was popular and it did well, but they struggled so much with the animation. They couldn't keep it going. There was so many breaks. Zom 100 was a lot of fun. It was great. Great story. And it ended strong, but man, they just had a lot of problems with production. So unless they fix those issues, maybe it needs a new studio. You know what I mean? And it's kind of how ironic is it? You know, Zom 100 is about an overworked anime studio, and then here it is, the actual animation struggles with the production. I don't think that animation lagged. I think that they couldn't keep putting out episodes. How many? I don't think that animation lagged. I think that they couldn't keep putting out episodes. How many? Which I will call them back. Yeah, I think that Zom 100 should get a second season. I don't know if it will because, like I said, they had a lot of issues. And while I thought it was fun, I don't know if it had a massive like fan base. You know, I don't hear a lot of people talking about Zom 100. I hear people talking about Zom 100, and I know a lot of the people that watched it enjoyed it. But you know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things. Oh, you're fine. It's not that deep. Just talking about anime. Is your stomach feeling better? Good. Ooh, wait. Oh, you asked how high it would scale. I thought you were asking about World Trigger. World Trigger was for years my number 2 favorite anime. It's currently now my number 4. Unfortunately, it's dropped to 4, behind One Piece, Frieren, and Mob Psycho. But I love World Trigger. I don't know, man. I don't know how far Trion scales because I haven't read the manga, and so I'm not really familiar with all the other worlds. You know what I mean? I only know it to a very small extent. I think that it scales pretty high with the black triggers and so on and so forth. But I can't say for sure. You know what I mean? So I really enjoyed the anime, honestly. Yeah, it's a good. I enjoy it. Again, I just want to stress the fact that it's not. I'm not saying that I don't enjoy the anime. What I'm saying is that the on on is good. What I'm saying is that people are saying that this anime is a 10 out of 10, or they're saying that the anime is like god tier, and I'm just like, I haven't seen it. Now, sure, you might not see how good an anime is right off the back, but I'm 8 episodes into the anime. So I feel like I would have some, at least some sense of the fact of it being like, a 10 out of 10. I don't know. It feels like a good anime, not a 10 out of 10. It's 8 episodes. Yeah, I'm only 8 episodes out of 24. So, I still got some time. I mean, and like I said, it's getting better, and I imagine that it's gonna make a turn. Again, my name is Brian, the Casual Brian. All likes, follows, and gifts are greatly appreciated. Thank you all for joining us in this live. We're asking the question. We're talking just straight up about, is Delicious in Dungeon good? I don't know. Or I guess I shouldn't have written it like that, because it is good, and I do recommend you watch it. What I'm asking is it a 10 out of 10? Like someone just put for Death Note. Like Death Note for me is not a 10 out of 10. The first part of Death Note for me is a 10 out of 10, but the last part of it is not. And so I can't give it a 10 out of 10. If it stopped with just the first part, then yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But after that, then, it's just amazing. 9 out of 10. Are you talking about Delicious in Dungeon or Death Note? What's a 10 out of 10 for me? Free Ren, and then arguably Full Metal Alchemist. Um, Mob Psycho is a 10 out of 10 for me. And, and I think I was on a live with the Weeb Commander. And thank you, Shadow, for the follow. And what he said was, for him, a 10 out of 10 is something that he wouldn't change a thing about it. I think it's a good definition. I mean, is anything perfect? No. Brian, thank you for the follow. Nothing is perfect. There's always room for creativity and growth. I mean, to quote Mayuri from Bleach, there's always room for improvement. But at the same time, even though there's always room for improvement, I wouldn't change anything about Free Run. I wouldn't change anything about Full Metal Alchemist, and I wouldn't change anything about Mob Psycho. Now, here's an example. I really enjoyed Food Wars. Really enjoyed it. But there were some things I would change, especially after he becomes part of the Council of 10 or the Circle of 10. I can't remember what their names are. It just starts to go down. You know what I mean? And I thought he got there way too fast. Now, where I do give them grace is because he lost. He lost a lot. So it's not like he just blazed, like Yukihiro didn't just, or Soma didn't just blaze his way up to the top. He had some losses. So it's fine for me that he got there kind of fast. It felt rushed. But yeah, so for me, that's how I rock. If I'm perfect as is, that's a 10 out of 10. And there's not many. I mean, even One Piece, there's some parts where I'm just like, oh, this is taking forever, and there's some punk hazards. Although Punk Hazard, I appreciate more now, it's set up so much. But and this is what's really crazy. One Piece is my favorite anime, but I don't have it as a 10 out of 10 because there's things that I would change. But the thing about it is I just enjoy One Piece that much. You know what I mean? I don't know if it makes sense to people. I don't know if it's making sense, but I enjoy One Piece so much that I don't care that there are things that I don't like about it or things that I would change about it. Hell's Paradise wasn't a 10 out of 10 for me. Like I had to watch it like 3 times to even kind of get it. Zom 100 was pretty much a 10 out of 10. I mean, I wouldn't change much about it if there's anything. I haven't watched it in a while, so I can't remember, but it was a lot of fun. I guess the obvious thing I would change from Zom 100 is that the production or whoever produced the actual anime would like put it out consistently. The breaks really hurt the momentum. Yeah, I thought it was cool. It was like, slime meets food wars, which I think was fun. So anyway, I just wanted to come on real quick, somewhat quick, and talk about this. I'll probably be on again. I don't know. Maybe tonight. This is my second live already. So maybe tonight, maybe later. But I hope everyone's having a great 4th. If you don't celebrate the 4th, I hope you're having a good day. And I might change this around so that I can better ask the question because it is good. But I want to know, is it a 10 out of 10? Is it a perfect anime? So until the next time, I hope you decided to follow. I'm going to go live every day. And if you want to see more than just my anime content, I recommend you follow me on Instagram or YouTube. Instagram is more comedy. YouTube is a combination of both. All right. Until next time, stay casual.